Did you know Arabic and Malayalam actually share hundreds of words? It's all thanks to centuries of historic trade. So today, we're diving right into this explainer to build up your Arabic vocabulary toolkit, starting with the absolute most essential greetings translated directly into Malayalam. Whether you're living in the Gulf, working closely with Arabic-speaking colleagues, or you just want to connect more deeply with friends, mastering these foundational phrases is going to completely transform how you interact. We're going to look at the exact Arabic phrases, how to pronounce them perfectly using Malayalam phonetics, and what they actually mean.
Here's the roadmap for this explainer. We're going to cover the universal greetings, time-specific greetings, asking, how are you, blessings and well wishes, and then we'll wrap it all up with a real-world practice dialogue. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. The Universal Arabic Greetings. These are your everyday foundational phrases.
Okay, let's look at Assalamu Alaikum. This phrase is literally the bedrock of Arabic greetings. You're not just throwing out a casual hello. You're actively wishing for peace to be upon the other person. In Malayalam, that translates to Ningoku Samadanam Undakate. It instantly sets this incredibly respectful, positive tone right out of the gate for any interaction.
Now here is where it gets really interesting. Look at how the replies to this greeting can kind of dynamically escalate in warmth. If someone wishes you peace, you can absolutely just reply with a simple Wa'alaikumsalam, peace to you too. But look at the options as we go down the list. You can add Wa Rahmatullah, which means you're adding Allah's mercy to your wish. And then right at the bottom, Wa Barakatuhu, adding abundant blessings to the whole shebang. Basically, the more words you add, the warmer and more welcoming your response feels.
So, what about welcoming someone? Well, we can contrast a standard welcome with a deeply heartfelt one. Marhaba is your go-to, standard way to welcome someone. Think of it just like a friendly swagatham. But if you've got guests coming over to your home, or you really want to make someone feel, extra special, you upgrade to Ahlan wa Sahlan. That's your Hridayam Niranja Swagatham, a welcome straight from the bottom of your heart.
Moving right along to Section 2, Time-Specific Arabic Greetings, focusing on morning and evening check-ins. You've got to notice the beautiful call and response rhythm going on here. When someone says good morning with Sabahul Khair, you don't just repeat it back. You reply by wishing them a bright, illuminated morning, Sabahan Nur. Since Khair means goodness, the first person is literally saying a morning of goodness, and Nur means light. So your response elevates the whole interaction by wishing them a morning filled with light. It's just so much more expressive, right?
And this brilliantly mirrors that exact same call and response pattern, just translated for the evening. Masa'ul means evening, so Masa'ul Khair is your good evening, or Shubha. And just like the morning, the poetic response is wishing them an evening full of light, Masa'ul Nur. Honestly, once you lock in this Khair and Nur pattern, you've basically mastered half of your daily Arabic greetings right there.
All right, Section 3, asking how are you. Here we'll be navigating gendered language.
Okay, if you want to keep things super simple, Kaifa Haluka is your general, everyday way to ask, how are you? Or sukamano. It literally translates to, how is the condition? Or, how's the state of things? Because it's so general, you can confidently use this with absolutely anyone. A man, a woman, or a whole group of people.
But say you want to be a bit more direct and personal, really asking, how are you? This is where a tiny grammatical shift comes in. Your pronunciation actually has to change slightly depending on who you're talking to. Check out the endings here. For a guy, the sound opens up at the end. Kaifa Haluka. For a woman, the sound drops. Kaifa Haluki. It's a really small vowel shift, but getting it right shows a deep level of respect. And you can instantly dial up the warmth by adding brother or sister to the mix. Ya akhi means my brother, and ya ukhti means my sister. So, Kaifa Haluka ya akhi is just a wonderful, super friendly way to check in on a male friend. And Kaifa Haluki ya ukhti gives you that exact same warmth for a female friend or colleague.
So how do you answer? Well, no matter how you were asked, whether it was the general Kaifa Hal or the specific Kaifa Haluka, Alhamdulillah Bikhair is the perfect, universally polite response. It means praise be to Allah, I am fine. The Alhamdulillah shows your gratitude, and Bikhair means you are well. Seriously, this is the gold standard response across the entire Arabic-speaking world. Which brings us to Section 4, Blessings and Well Wishes, adding warmth to your interactions. These 3 rapid-fire phrases are fantastic tools to quickly show goodwill. You can follow along with the Malayalam script here to really nail that unique pronunciation. First, Hayyakallah is a beautiful way to say, may Allah bless you,
which you'll hear a lot when someone arrives. Then there's Hayyakallah, a wish for long life and vitality. And finally, Yusallimukallah, a really powerful wish for protection and safety. Just dropping one of these into a chat is pretty much guaranteed to bring a smile to someone's face.
Finally, Section 5, Real-World Practice Dialogue. Let's put it all together.
Watch how dynamically this conversation builds when we stack these blocks together. Imagine two people chatting. Person A starts with that universal wish for peace. Assalamu Alaikum. Person B responds warmly, escalating the blessing. Wa'alaikumsalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Next, person A checks in on their well-being, speaking to a male friend, Kaifa Haluka. Person B replies with that gold standard gratitude. Alhamdulillah Bikhair. To wrap it up, person A wishes a good morning, Sabahul Khair, and person B drops that poetic response, Sabahul. It just flows perfectly, doesn't it?
So now that you have the tools, the exact Malayalam pronunciations, and the cultural context behind all these words, the only question left is, who are you going to connect with today? Because, learning these phrases isn't just about memorizing vocabulary, it's about opening doors and building real bridges. So I challenge you, take just one phrase from this explainer today, maybe Sabahul Khair or Kaifa Haluka, and try it out. Who are you going to surprise with your new Arabic skills?